So football season right around the corner, and that means time to hit up DraftKings, right? It's today's video sponsor, and they've got best ball to get you in on the action right now. To start playing best ball, download the DraftKings app, sign up using code SUPERSPEEDERS, enter DraftKings Best Ball $10 million contest, and draft your team for the season. Each week, you'll automatically rack up points from all your top scorers. No ads, drops, trades, or I should have played him insteads. You'll be able to enjoy the fantasy football action without the need to manage your team. This year, Best Ball on DraftKings has a $10 million prize pool up for grabs. Sign up now using my promo code SUPERSPEEDERS and get your first $10 entry fee back in DK dollars once the draft is finished. The team with the most points by the end of the season will take home the $1 million top prize. So what are you waiting for? Head over to DraftKings, enter the $10 million Best Ball giveaway, and use promo code SUPERSPEEDERS. It's going to get you your first $10 back in DK dollars. Only at DraftKings. Use promo code SUPERSPEEDERS. Rob Ferretti here. We're going to talk about the Mark V Supra, which is not that clearly. It's the new generation of Supra that came out and hit with a little bit of a thud. But I'm going to tell you why it's probably the best car that you're going to want to buy before it's too late. Right? So think about that. So the car came out and it was plagued with even my own negative criticism about the too BMW-ness of it. That feels very BMW. This feels very BMW. This, I mean, it is a BMW. And then also the wind buffeting, which was terrible. And there was no manual transmission. Toyota heard you and me, and they said, I'm going to make a manual transmission. And I was like, well, if you make a manual transmission, I'm going to buy it. And I am going to buy it, just not yet. Now, is it the best car on the planet? No. Are they holding up well? Do they seem to perform pretty well? Yeah. Is it the last fun manual car that I think will ever be made? And the answer is potentially, right? There may be small manufacturers that crop up. But as far as a mass market or a mass-produced car that's manual and sort of designed to drive, I mean, name something else. I don't think the Z is to the same level or performance level of the Supra. I think the Supra is going to be the last non-hybrid, fun manual, like just turbo car you can get. And it's also fairly built, so you can throw like a BPU upgrade on it and have a super fun, super like sporty car that's manual before it's too late. Now, why have I not bought it yet, Rob? You said you're going to buy it when it's manual? Because I'm waiting for them to announce the end of production, and not like the Hellcats were like, we're going to stop production. All right, here's a special variant. Here's a special variant. Like, I'm going to wait till they make the coolest version of the Supra that exists. Hopefully with a Targa top, hopefully with the factory fixing the wind buffeting issue, and so maybe like a nice rear wing, some bigger brakes. So like if they make like a swan song Supra, that's the one I'm going to want to buy. Now, you wonder why the market is down on them right now. Well, the answer is twofold. Like one, you go to look them up on Auto Tempest. There's not really a lot available, and especially in the manual. And the manual ones, you go to Toyota's website, you spec it out, $57,000. I just did a manual 3.0, not the premium that adds whatever, $2,000. It's all small numbers at that point. But a manual Toyota Supra 3.0 with the only option that they really have on it that's real is like a $3,000 option. Put it to $57,000. There's only one new one available with less than 100 miles. It's got 2 miles on it at the dealership. And I don't even know I believe if it's a real sale on there, and it's for list $57,000. Because all the used ones that are manual, people want $70,000, $75,000 for with used Supras, which is weird. So if you can go buy one and they're not selling them because the sales are down, and you can go buy one for $57,000, why are they now selling higher than that? So the only answer to that would be maybe the dealers are being a little bit greedy and marking them up, which is causing them to have a sales slump because they're adding a premium on it. And then people are like, well, I'm not going to pay $75,000 for that. I'll give you a sticker. I'll give you $57,000. That could be driving it. I don't know. I mean, if you guys see them, you see them around. They're not the most popular car, but it's not a terrible car, and it's never going to be that, right? But it will be the last fun manual car you're going to really be able to get, other than the Porsches, which are significantly more expensive. But you can go get like a 992 GT3. Welcome to Ferrari pricing, right? It's like to the moon. So for under $100,000, I mean, tell me another car that you can get in manual that would be that fun, especially for the $50,000 or $60,000 price point. That is really today's modern day $30,000. As when I was growing up, $30,000 was, my Corvette was like 44 was the window sticker. So 20 years later to have a manual car, which is, the looks are subjective. I don't think it looks bad, but it definitely looks sporty. It does have the hints of BMW in it, but it's overall apparently pretty reliable, pretty fun, pretty capable, and a good platform to build off of. So you're not going to have this anymore. And I think people are realizing it, and that's why the market was going so nuts to scoop up all these cars, is that the fun's over. And like, yes, maybe I'm just the old guy now, but the fun of listening to an engine and the turbo noises and everything like that and having reliability and speed, you're not going to get that when you have hybrids. You're going to be pumping in fake noises, and yeah, you'll get all the performance you want, but that's not what I'm looking for. Like, I don't need to rocket ship. I can go ride a roller coaster. I can go do whatever, but like driving a Model S Plaid is not fun to me, right? It's not. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm old. It's a novelty that after you do it once or twice, you're like, cool. But it's not enjoyable. If I'm on the road, I want to hear the car. I want to make noises. I want to shift the gears. I don't care if the automatic is faster. I don't care if something else is faster. I am out to enjoy myself. It's plenty fast, and that's the key, because we got so fixated on making things fast enough back in the day. Now things are plenty fast, and we're trying to make them too fast. And at the end of the day, we got to be right here, right? Like, going 0 to 200 miles an hour, having a twin turbo Lambo that goes 200 miles an hour in 6 seconds, you can't really enjoy that. All you can do is that specific one trick with that when you're at a runway. And sure, it's exhilarating, but the same way a drag car is exhilarating. But you're not going to go out and throw somebody in the passenger seat and go cut through the mountains or do a road trip and have these incredible adventures with cars like that. Like, you can't, having something that goes, like even that twin turbo Viper that I drove on, the Calvo Viper Unsorted, that thing was fast as anything, but you can't really do much with it. And then you have reliability issues, there's all sorts of things. These cars now, small upgrades, and that's plenty fast. And the same thing with the C8 Z06s and all these cars. These are the end of the era. And if you want manual cars, you can't get the C8s in manual. You can get the Supra in manual. It's my bet for the best, last, affordable sports car that you're going to be able to get in manual before we switch over to hybrid. And I think it's going to be a great buy if you want to scoop one up. I'm not trying to drive up sales. I'm going to buy one anyway when they announce the end of production, as I said. But for you, if you're looking for something fast and fun, I think the Supra's got your name on it. Don't sleep on it. Sales are down. You could probably go negotiate and make some good deals right now, because Toyota's a big brand. They want to move inventory, and now's your time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.